The Triple Jubilee celebrations officially opened today in Nigeria with a day dedicated to a simple but important question. How has the collaboration between the Society of African Missions and the Sisters of Our Lady of Apostles been lived in practice? The day began with prayer, followed by opening addresses from the Superior General of the SMA, Father Francois Dupenois, and the congregational leader of the OLA Sisters, Sister Mary Teresa Baron. Both leaders set the tone for the day by calling participants to a frank and hopeful reflection on the collaboration between the two missionary families and on how it might be further strengthened in the future.
Je souhaite la bienvenue à nos sœurs NDA.
I would like to welcome our OLA sisters. I admire and acknowledge the effort you made in coming here, especially for this gathering. As for us, we were already gathered here and didn't have to make such an effort, even though this gathering feels a bit like an extra time, like in a football game. I also believe we must commend the exemplary collaboration between our two units in Nigeria in preparing everything. Well done. I imagine Planque in heaven going to find Bresilac and saying, "They're gathered together in Lagos. It's magnificent. What a beautiful birthday gift." Our shared history is long and made up of very different eras. It's like an old couple who have gone through times of intense love, followed by separation, and are now reuniting, saying, "We need to look at our life together in the long term. We're definitely better off when we get along well." This meeting is first and foremost the result of the shared vision of our two general councils, and then of the collaborative work of the Joint Committee for over 10 years. In 2020, we plan to culminate this work with a celebration for this Triple Jubilee. And here we are. I firmly believe that this meeting also marks the beginning of a new chapter. It is not necessity that compels it, but our desire and our will. In a way, it's a bit like the prodigal son saying, "I'm going back to my father and I'll tell him, I have sinned against heaven and against you." But we add, "We've lost our way. We want to return to you, our Father, but we want to make the journey together, OLA and SMA." I am confident that the Jesus of the road to Emmaus will approach us and begin to explain the meaning of all this to us, so that we may return to tell our brothers and sisters with hearts burning within us, "We have met him, and he is sending us on a mission." Being missionary is what makes up our shared identity. The communal cemeteries of Lagos, Ibadan, Agoué, and other places along the coast are its physical manifestation. Lives given together so that the kingdom of God may grow. I sincerely hope that this encounter will help us live this same mission, made up of lives given in our time and in today's context. Welcome to each and every one of you.
As OLA and SMA, we stand in the grace of this Triple Jubilee, 150 years for OLA, 170 for SMA, and 200 years since the birth of our founder, Father Augustine Planque. So anniversaries like this are not simply milestones, they are invitations to all of us. They remind us that mission is a gift received. It's a responsibility shared and a future entrusted to us. It's been 10 years since the last meeting of this kind. Too long, perhaps, for some of us who find ourselves here again today after a full decade. I think I'm the only OLA in the room who was in Accra in 2016. So the OLA, we move on more quickly. SMA, there are 5 people here who were in Accra. We had James Yeboah, who was hosting us, and James Shimbala. We had Narcisse, we had Maliki, and we had Robin. So we are the wise continuity from the last meeting. And it's nice to have that continuity, but I think it would be nice also for some of us to move on. Why I bring up this meeting, it's a continuity, but the city of Accra actually gave us a very important message. I'm not sure if my brothers remember this, but it is in my memory. We had an outing in Accra and our bus broke down. So we all got off the bus. Some people dived in to collaborate to push the bus to the side of the road. Many others stood watching. So it takes all sorts for collaboration. But when we looked up, there was this sign above us. It was like a banner in the sky that says, "Collaboration that profits." Of all the places to break down in Accra, our bus broke down beside this poster. So we laughed at the time, but the message stays with us for today. Collaboration that profits. Not in the commercial sense that was meant here, but in the gospel sense. Collaboration that bears fruit, that strengthens communion, that enlarges the heart of mission. So today, as OLA and SMA, we gather in that same spirit. In the context of our heritage, this meeting is a continuation of a journey of a shared charism, which throughout our history has experienced peaks and valleys. Sometimes, and perhaps in some places, we collaborate very well, while at other times and in other places, perhaps our collaboration is less evident. We have drifted apart. And in recent years, we have felt it our responsibility as leaders to explore with more intentionality this call to collaboration that is our living legacy. In the context of our mission, collaboration is a call. It is not just something that it's nice to do, we enjoy meeting, but it's part of our call to mission today, for the authenticity of our mission, of our witness, of our evangelization. And of course, in the context of our Jubilee, this is a celebration of God's fidelity and of the countless lives touched through our shared charism. So as we gather, may our time together help us to build on the foundations already laid so that our mission will be more fruitful, will be collaboration that profits. May our conversations be honest and hopeful. May our listening be deep. And may our collaboration once again profits God's reign in our world. So we are welcome, and let us begin with gratitude and with courage. Thank you.
From the outset today, the tone was clear, measuring the journey so far. Throughout the day, representatives of the SMA and OLA from different countries took the floor to present their missionary realities and collaborations. It was an opportunity to discover how the two missionary families born from the same mission, continue to serve side by side in many parts of the world. After a day filled with stories, encounters, and reflection, participants gathered around the altar for the celebration of the Eucharist, carrying with them the experiences, questions, and hopes that had marked the day. As the Triple Jubilee celebrations continue, the focus is not only on remembering what has been, but on discerning how this shared missionary journey continues to unfold today. The Triple Jubilee celebrations continue in Nigeria.